All right. So your first media day.
Yep.
Are you nervous?
Not really.
No, you're not afraid of me?
No.
That's a good thing.
I think you're a good guy.
No, I'm not as scary as a football field. That's
for sure.
You know, whole new deal going on. Whole new coaches, whole new offense.
Yep.
What has been the biggest change that you've witnessed?
I think offensively, I like this offense. I think it's very detail-oriented, and I think that plays well to kind of like my skill set. You know, I think as a player, that's kind of how I carry myself, and so I think that like, you know, everything we do, as far as from a receiver standpoint, each route kind of feeds off another. You know, you can use one route to set up another and things like that, and that plays to me really well. And so I've really enjoyed that. As far as the coaching style as a whole, and generally it's a little bit more laid back, and I've enjoyed that because I think that the team that they inherited is a very like disciplined, high-effort football team. Like I think that's who we've been and kind of who we became throughout with kind of Withers' era here. And so I think that they've played well to that. It's kind of like a act like a man, we'll treat you like a man type deal. And I think where we need to make our improvements and where our focus has been is through efficiency. And I think I've probably heard Coach Spav talk about that. And that's probably been the biggest change thus far.
Yep. A smart, efficient football team. That's what Coach Spavital said he wanted. And it's interesting you mentioned the details. You know, I know Coach Stitt was specifically talking about details with receivers. You know, if it's a 5-yard route, don't go 7 yards. You know, he was talking about that in a press conference. And do you see progression going on with the receivers, specifically the young guys? You know, with the new routes and everything.
Exactly. So I think he said that kind of after the first day, and we had a big meeting. It was probably y'all probably talked to him right after that, where he specifically talked about like he showed examples of us not getting to our depth and like the change that makes through the defense. And over the past 2 days, we've really iterated that and we've focused on that, and we've seen the results of that over the past 2 days, and we've moved the ball really well. And I think we're starting to see kind of the fruit of that labor. And, you know, we've had the effort, and it's kind of like I compared it to like having a map and going really, really fast, but you got the wrong map. So you're just going the wrong way really, really fast. That's like the high effort's there. And it's like once we have the right map and we're getting into those details, we've seen ourselves. We moved the ball really, really well over the past 2 days.
I like that. I like that map analogy. Definitely. And you know, to get those details ironed out, that helps the offense. You know, because once you get the route running figured out, then everybody can figure out the rest of their progression.
Exactly.
So those details, you agree? Those details are super important.
Yeah, timing. Yeah, 100%.
Now, as far as obviously his quarterback competition going on, 2 or 3 guys, I won't ask you if you have a favorite, but I'll ask you, what do you think of the competition? What do you think of the 3 guys going for it?
I think they all bring a unique skill set. You know, Gresh brings that familiarity with the offense. You know, he knows it really well. He's been with Stitt before, and so he kind of has that experience and that like leadership within the offense. I think T-Vit has the experience with us. You know, he started for us before. He's played a lot for us. We've seen him. I think he's a gamer. You know, I think he's really competitive. You know, I think he got beat up a lot last year, and he would come to the sideline, and he's got blood on his jersey. He's banged up, and he's smiling. Like, I know he's got, like, that leadership mentality and that fire. And I think Jake Gibb, Gibbs played more confident this fall than I've ever seen him since he's been here. You know, especially in team settings and situations and stuff. And I think Jake Gibbs a lot more athletic than a lot of people realize, too. So, you know, I think they all have a unique skill set, and, you know, I like all 3 of them, and I'll be happy to go run routes for all 3 of them. And
it's interesting how they all 3 seem to bring something different to the table.
Yeah, completely different, I think.
And you talked about Vit and his leadership. That's something Coach Spavital pointed out as well, that he almost galvanizes the locker room. It's interesting for a guy that young. Did you all see that last year too during the season?
Like I said, just the way that he competes and kind of the gamer he is, it's easy to rally behind a guy like that, you know? Yeah, no matter the circumstances, you know, if there was times we struggled, he's not an up and down guy at all. He's very he's not emotional. He's high level, you know, high competitive, and you can rally behind a guy like that. He doesn't go up and down. You know? He's very, you know, steady.
Cool hand Luke style.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they've talked about upgrading everything, upgrading facilities, upgrading nutrition was a big one.
Nutrition's been huge.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask about. You've noticed an upgrade in nutrition? They feed y'all more?
100%, 100%. Not even that, but just Carla, our nutritionist, Coach Carla, has just been, she's with us at every single meal. She's watching what's going on our plate. After workouts, we're not just checked off for grabbing a shake. We're there. We have to finish it, throw it in the trash can. It's got to be empty. The snacks throughout the day that's in our lounge, all of that has just been tremendously upgraded. And it's getting down to a science. We're weighing in up to like 4 times a day. You know, it's not just before after practice. It's before after walkthrough, things of that nature. It's been huge.
And that's a total 180 from the last.
It has been. It has been.
Interesting. And they make y'all. They really make sure you finish the food and everything.
Lid open, over the trash can. It's got to be empty.
You got to eat it all. They want you to get that weight on. Has Coach Solhauser helped with that in the summer too? Working out, that summer workout program?
100%. Especially from an on the field standpoint, I felt like because I'm a big sports performance guy. Like, that's what I want to do. You know, hopefully football will take me as far as it does, and after that, that's kind of what I want to get into. And his on the field training, not just outside of the weight room, the speed work, the agility was second to none. You know, and I spent a lot of time talking to him about all that stuff just because it's what I want to do, and it has been top notch. It's phenomenal.
And it's no offense to AB last year, but has it been
not at all? And I had a great relationship with him too, but just like the from the agility standpoint, it's like true reactional agility. We were out there with flags on, and it's it's not run to a cone, get around a cone, or anything like that. It's like you're reacting off another guy within parameters, which is what football is. And you can see a difference in your play.
You seem to have a real good relationship with Hutch White, the receiver. Y'all buds? Tell me about that relationship.
Yeah, we like to kind of compare ourselves. I don't know if when the Patriots had kind of Chris Hogan and Danny Amendola, we kind of feel like we both have similar play styles to those two guys. We both, in the past, have blocked really well, and so we kind of coined the term the Bash Bros.
There you go.
And so, yeah, some different coaches have called us that in the past. But, yeah, in and out of football, we do have a pretty good relationship.
Cool. And the last thing I got for you, they put all the championships and national championships, conference championships on the press box. How does that make you feel when you see that?
It's been awesome.
Practice?
It's something that I wish would have been up there, the whole 4 years I was here, because it's something that I don't think a lot of people realize, that this program has had a big tradition of winning in the past, and it was here of late that that's kind of like fallen. We want to regain that back, but it's not to take away anything that's happened here in the past. And we've had a lot of guest speakers come in, and guys from that era. It's a lot of those winning eras come in and talk, and that's a tradition that I'm proud of, just to be here and be a part of the foundation that they've laid. And I want to get this place back to that. And I think it's important to have that up there and let everybody kind of know where this program has been.
Can't forget your history.
100%.
Even if the recent one isn't as hard to digest.
True. Very true.